The CDC has officially published the previously removed case report about the 2 cats with H5N1. This was the New York Times article on it. It follows 2 different households from May of 2024. Both of these cats lived at dairy workers that did not know that they had been exposed to H5N1. And in one of the households, it was thought that maybe one cat gave it to another cat. This is the table I shared in a previous video. In the first household, the first cat, 1A, was an indoor-only cat that progressed to neurologic signs and was sent to Michigan State University on day 4. She unfortunately did not survive, and postmortem testing was positive for H5N1. And they isolated it to the type that was in Michigan dairy cattle. There were 2 other cats in the household, 1B and 1C, and cat 1B started to have symptoms about 4 days after cat 1A. Michigan requested some swabs from that cat, which all tested negative, and that cat's symptoms resolved 11 days after cat 1 became sick. The third cat had no signs of illness and tested negative. Our owner did work on a dairy farm, but did not work directly with these cows. They removed their clothes and boots before coming into the house, and no one in the household had unpasteurized milk or milk products. 6 days after cat 1A went to Michigan, we have cat 2A present. This cat was profoundly ill and died within 24 hours of onset of symptoms. Nasal swabs of this cat were positive for H5N1. The second cat did not show any signs of illness and was negative for influenza A viruses. This cat's owner did deal with unpasteurized milk, did not wear PPE, and did not remove their work clothing before entering the home. And cat 2A would be a cat and roll in the owner's work clothes. The owner did have eye irritation that began 2 days before the cat got sick, but declined testing. Something new that we learned from this release is the veterinary staff. 24 people were exposed to these cats, and they had varying levels of PPE when dealing with these cats. 7 of those who were exposed to this cat fell ill, 5 of them agreed to be tested, and all of them were negative for influenza A. The main question this asks, did cat 1A get sick from its asymptomatic owner? Did cat 1A give the disease to cat 1B? Did cat 1B even have H5N1 because it tested negative? Or were there sampling reasons why it tested negative? The question in household 2 is pretty similar. Did the sick owner have H5N1? And did the owner give it to cat 2A? Or did cat 2A get it from fomites from rolling in the owner's clothes? And again, this was all back in May. So does this apply to some of these newer strains?